All right, we are live again. Hello, everyone. And it looks like the microphone is not working unless I talk in this inflection. I need to figure out the time for it, but let's see. Hopefully it does. Hopefully. Oh, lower the volume. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Hi, can you hear me now, Michael? Or Mitchell, sorry. Good night. Can you tell me at least if you can hear me or not? Please? Or hope. I just want to make sure I fiddled with the settings and hopefully yes, yes, I know. Finally, yes, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, good. Yay! I'm just gonna turn up the volume a titch, but don't worry, sweetie, we can hear you. Yay! Finally! I hate when I have hiccups. Woo! Yes, so let me just turn on some more music. Yeah, let's do this one. But yes, hello everyone. Hi, Persephone Crustamancy here. I literally just got off of work a few minutes ago and I threw this together. My hair is still in work form. But yeah, so why are y'all here today? We hit it! 801 subscribers. I can't believe it. It blows my mind. So yeah, grab some fizzy stuff and grab some cake if you got it. I actually got this yesterday, so yeah. It blows my mind that we made it this far. Technically 801 Crazy Anime Gamer. Because a fan subscribed just before I went to work. It's like 801 because I subscribed. I'm like, oh my gosh. And soon you'll have thousands, Wolfer. No, I'm being realist here. 800, I've reached it. 900, maybe. I don't think I'll reach the thousands. And I don't need to be I don't need to be in the thousands levels of famous. I have enough. I'm so happy I found this channel. I love monsters and fairy tales. Well, thank you. But yeah, it blows my mind that this channel has come so far. And your love and support has meant everything. Because this channel has gone through some ups and downs. Think about how many people that is matching people all over. Yeah, congrats on 81 subs. Thanks. I remember when you had less than 2,000. Yeah, but that's my point. This channel has gone through ups and downs, and it's gone through so many tempests. I have had subscribers. I have lost subscribers. I've gone through so many things, and yet you guys have been there with me through all of these ventures. Like, because this channel is still, in terms of age, this channel is still small. Because I didn't start making ASMR until precisely November 11th of 2020. And it was under the encouragement of my ex that I started doing ASMR. However, my ex wasn't my introduction to ASMR. I was in high school when I found ASMR. And my introduction to ASMR was I was looking for Monster Boy ASMR because Monster Boys in anime was kind of hard to come by. But my introduction to ASMR was I stumbled upon a YouTube video done by the wonderful and charming Dark and Twisted Whispers. May he be in good health, and may his illustrious career continue to take him farther and farther. And it's through discovering him that I discovered the world of ASMR, and by that extent, my ex. Which, yeah, as I said before, you guys have been with me throughout the journeys of this channel. Like, despite the heartbreak and the grief that I was going through last year, and giving my channel the entire facelift that I gave it, and the new name and everything, you guys have been there. Your love and support has gotten me through quite a bit, and it's not easy making it on YouTube. I think you'll get better and get many more steps in the future. Don't ever listen to anyone who tries to bring you down. Oh, trust me, I don't. But at the same time, I like to stay humble. But yeah, you guys have been with me through a lot. And again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it until I turn blue in the face. But your love, your comments, and your subscriptions and support, they do mean the world to me. I wouldn't have gotten this far if it wasn't for you guys. I don't know what I'm doing, But clearly the stuff that I do, the live streams, the ASMR, the artwork, clearly what I do is something that you guys like. We're also proud of how far you've come. Your videos have always made me smile, and seeing your progression within this channel is amazing to watch. Oh my gosh, Ari, thank you. Duke of Lemons. You get head pats and... Oh. Hang on a sec. My Caprilla wants out. I think you knocked over... Yeah, you knocked over one of my work shoes. What the heck? I'm trying to do a live stream. You knocked over my work shoes. Why are you like this? Oh my gosh. Work shoes. Welcome to the live stream. It's not a Persephone live stream if something is not going wrong. We ASMR fans are a tenaciously loyal bunch. Yes, you are. And you're absolutely right. My PA says the best kind of success is humble success. Exactly. And I don't need to reach the thousands or millions of subscribers. I have 801. And to me, that's enough. You guys are enough. I don't need any more. So... yeah, I sound like a broken record, and you're probably tired of hearing me say it, but I'll keep saying it. Thank you. Thank you for your love and your support and your comments. It means the world to me, and I just can't believe that we've made it this far. We've made it to 800 subscribers. It blows my mind, especially when Monster Girls Hair Vlog. Oh my gosh. If I could, I would just freaking hug all of you. But, yeah, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I think you're pretty dope. You have an amazing storyteller voice and somewhat of a parental vibe to you. You're my favorite professor in monster studies. Oh, gosh. Oops. Oopsie, I meant to take Pa. Pa, can you tell I'm Southern? Lol, so happy for you. Well, thank you. And hey, I don't judge. I think... I'm sorry. Attention span of a coked up goldfish. And the goldfish refuses to go to rehab, no matter how many times I pressure him to. It's like, you need to go to rehab, you crazy goldfish. My mind has been like that a lot, telepathically hugging you back, group hug, but yeah. I try and stay humble, and again, you guys are enough. I have 801 subscribers. I'm happy. So yeah, thank you. I'm just gonna crack open my chocolate cake. I work at a bakery deli, part of a grocery store, and these cakes are actually really good. So yeah, we're celebrating. Chocolate cake and alcohol, strawberry alcohol. Not a fish. I almost choked on it. I tried to inhale it. Biggest rib hug ever? Someone called the Guinness World Record, people. If we were all in the same room, I would do that. That would be awesome. But yeah, again, thank you. Your love and your support, it means the world to me, and I'm super excited. Ooh, looks delicious. You definitely deserve them both for this occasion. And the fact that I'm able to pull off working this channel, quote unquote, while still working a job, like, my goodness. Can you please pretend to feed us a forkful of cake like we're a toddler in a high chair? Okay. Also, how do I have a parental vibe to me? I don't understand that. And fine. But here's chocolate cake. It's got frosting and red sprinkles on it, so open up. There you go. You gotta numb the bite before I can pull the fork away. You have older sister wives. Nom. Telepathically eats cake. The animal of irony in what you said, Ari Audios. I actually am the eldest sister in my family. I am the oldest. No, I'm not new. Cake is bad for toddlers. Lol. Objection, Your Honor. If it's in small bites, it should be fine. In sides. Every toddler has a birthday cake when they have their birthday. My birthday is coming up, though. Just not yet. But I'm excited for my birthday. I'll be 23. I'm getting old. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. No! Cursed laptop. This one. This song. But anyway, I'm the youngest. I'm 31. Brother's 43. Nice. But yeah, I'm the oldest brother in my family. Eldest sibling gang unite. Yes. But yeah, now last year I posted a poll saying what theme should the 800 subscriber special be? Excuse me. When we reach 800 subs, and you guys all voted monsters. So yeah, let's talk about monsters. I'm gonna be 23 dude. Geez, we're getting older. Yeah, my birthday's easy. I was born in 2000, so every time there's a new year, I get a new age. But yeah, let's talk about monsters. So I suppose a good way to start is to start at the beginning. So when I was a little kid, I was a coward. I was a scaredy cat. I still am to an extent. But I've gotten a lot braver since. Strawberry lip gloss. It's got glitter in it. But yes, when I was a little kid, I was a coward. And I did believe in monsters. You're a 2K baby, you were. Yes. Yes, a 2000s kid. But yes, I was a coward as a little kid, and I believed in monsters. I believed that there were monsters under your bed. My mom actually got strawberries recently since I asked. Yay! I couldn't even go to Spirit Halloween. I could, and I still do go into Spirit Halloween. I just avoid the creepy animatronics. It's just like, just kind of, no, please, no. There we go. But yeah, when I was little, I believed in monsters. I believed in monsters under the bed, monsters in the closets, and I believed that they were, consumers of children flesh. I was a coward as a kid too, but my curiosity more powerful than my fear. Yeah. Well, that is definitely one thing that can happen. My childhood phobia were necrophobia, dead people and ghosts in the dark. I was scared of the monsters in the closet and monsters under the bed, but I was determined not to get eaten because kid logic. What I always did as a little kid was, when I went to bed, I made sure I was tucked in completely, all my limbs covered, and then the blankets were pulled all the way up to my chin. Because my logic was this. Monsters like eating kids, but they don't like skulls, because the skull is mostly bone. There's not enough meat on there, so it's not worth the trouble for them. And also, I have a head like a rock. I come from a group of stubborn, hard-headed people, literally. Heads like rocks. So, my logic was that monsters didn't like skulls, so they wouldn't go after kid heads. And blankets were monster repellent. Like, if a monster were to touch one, it'd be the equivalent of getting shocked with a taser. That was my logic as a kid. And I mean, I still sleep that way because I like being warm. I don't like being cold. The only time I kick off the blankets is, like, if I get too warm. But yeah, as a little kid, I was terrified of monsters, like the boogeymen and monsters under the bed. An imaginary friend is a kid who was a Civil War soldier. Of course, as a kid, I thought he was real. Strange imaginary friend, right? Hey, as a kid, I used to crawl between the futon and the wall with some chips and a book, and I would read. That's something that I do as a kid. But yeah, when I was a kid, I was terrified of monsters under the bed. But I wasn't scared of monsters or fairies or unicorns. The only really exposure I had to unicorns was was The Last Unicorn by Rankin Bass and a few episodes of Thundercats. But my favorite creatures were mermaids from Disney's Little Mermaid, because again, I grew up on all the classic animated Disney films, and The Little Mermaid was my favorite film. It still is. And fairies I got from watching Peter Pan, some of the Tinkerbell movies, and reading a lot of the Pixie Hollow stories. I even got some on my bookshelf. I wanted to add some more because I used to have a few as a kid, and then I gave them away because I was too old, and now that I'm older, like, why did I do that? What is wrong with you, younger me? But yeah, I had two different sides. You had monsters, which were scary, bad, and ate kids. But then you had creatures like mermaids and fairies and unicorns and like that, who were nice and friendly and didn't eat children. So for the longest time as a little kid, I had a sort of sort of a difference between the two. I didn't associate them with one another as a little kid. And as a little kid, like, I saw creatures certain ways. Like, dragons could be good or evil. Like, in the animated version of The Hobbit, Smaug was definitely evil. But dragons, like in Dragon Tales and in, I'm trying to think of the other show, Jane and the Dragon. And I know there was another show that I watched with dragons. But yeah, dragons could be good or bad. And then goblins, when I was little, I first saw them through the animated Rankin Bass Hobbit, and I associated them as monsters because they were terrifying and scary, and their song creeped me out as a little kid. And then when I was 13, I discovered Jim Henson's Labyrinth, and well, that's another story. But yeah, for the longest time, I considered some monsters to be creatures rather than humans. The monster that freaked me out most as a kid was Dracula. He wasn't a mindless monster. He was a wealthy, high society man that probably invite my family to dinner. No, the family way. I loved playing with bugs as a kid. I let bees land on my arm, never got stung, but spiders and roaches outside instead of stepping on them. That changed when a wasp landed on me. I was allergic. The dead hate the living because we still have life. That was my logic when I watched Armory Darkness, which showed something I love. Knights do the fighting, something I fear. Dead people. Nice. But, geez, that's really interesting. That movie helped me conquer my fear. As I got older, I definitely got a bit more courageous, and it was early high school, late grade school, that my notion of monsters changed forever. And that was when I discovered an anime called Monster Musume: Daily Life with Monster Girls. Now, as a little kid growing up, I was not a stranger to anime per se, because I grew up on Sonic. I grew up on Sonic X, and I grew up on Pokemon, and then of course I grew up on some Studio Ghibli, mostly Howl's Moving Castle. When I was little, I had such a crush on Howl, dang. But yeah, and seeing Monster Musume blew me away, because I knew that there were some animes that I wasn't supposed to watch. But I watched Monster Musume because I was fascinated by the fact that it had monsters, and they were being portrayed in a different way. Again, it changed my notion on monsters entirely. Now I saw monsters not as creatures that wanted to eat you, but were actually friendly and cool looking. And the fact that that mermaids were associated with monsters, it changed my notion entirely, and I became fascinated. It was after, and when I first found Monster Musume, I found it when it was just subbed, when it was only in subtitled form. But when I got a dubbed version, then I watched that. And the order in which I found them was, I first found Monster Musume, then I found Interspecies Reviewers, and then I found Monster Girl Doctor. Excuse me. And if you asked me to choose my favorite between the two, I'd have to say Monster Girl Doctor and Interspecies Reviewers, because with Monster Musume, they do show some male monsters, though it is very far and few between. In fact, come to think of it, I'm pretty sure we only see some images of male monsters in a band, and then we see the orcs, which are, well, orcs. But with Monster Girl Doctor and Interspecies Reviewers, they actually give us monster boys as well as monster girls. And that was one of the things that when I was trying to study monsters and look up it was hard to find animes that showed monster boys. It was mostly just monster girls. And it was high school that I started researching monsters through Wikipedia. And in high school, it was also when my art skills were improving, because my parents had given me a guidebook to drawing anime, and I was starting to draw in a more anime-esque style. And so I started drawing anime girls. easy ones mostly, Lamias and mermaids, but then I started drawing other species, and I even did a monster challenge where I tried doing monster boys. Of course, this was before I was good at drawing monster boys, but that's kind of how my Kickstarter start and passion for monsters got started, was through watching Monster Musume and trying to research them online. And eventually, as soon as I was able to get money for myself through my job, I started getting guidebooks. And I have quite a few now. Like, I could I watched anime for years without even realizing it was anime. I just thought anime was a cartoon. At around 13, 14, I realized there was a difference. I kind of felt the same as a little kid, but like to me, anime seemed like a lot more different. Like Howl's Moving Castle just blew me away. Like it was so pretty looking, and it still is pretty looking to me. They were portrayed not as mindless foes, but as people, humanizing them. When we were lied to by our kings, told that they were a threat to us. Yes. But yeah, as soon as I was able to, I eventually started getting guidebooks so I could start researching monsters. And in my search for finding Monster Boy content, because, well, for me at least, I'm attracted to guys, I wanted to find some Monster Boy content that I could enjoy. Because I had also found Monster Girl Encyclopedia at this point, and it's like, there seem to be a lot of Monster Girls. What about Monster Boys? I want to see Monster Boys. I have never seen a Studio Ghibli film I didn't like. Exactly. I even, when I saw the trailer for Earwig and the Witch, I'm like, this looks really cool. It's not 2D animated, but it looks interesting. I'm willing to try it. And then I found a DVD copy, and yeah, I like it. I actually recently ordered a copy of the book Earwig and the Witch, which that's 2 for 2 now. That a Studio Ghibli film has adapted a Diana Wynne Jones novel for media, because Howl's Moving Castle is based off of a novel. My favorite Ghibli film is Ponyo. I love Ponyo. Ponyo is really good. Fujimoto is my favorite character. Like, oh my gosh. That and also, well, I'm a Pisces. I love the water. If I had my way, I'd live in Florence. I would live in Florence by the coast. That is what I do. But yeah, in looking for anime for Monster Boys, I discovered the Dark and Twisted Whisper, a wonderful ASMR artist. Again, may he always be in good health, and may his illustrious career continue to take him farther and farther and farther. And in now exploring the ASMR realm, I met my ex. That went as well as it did. Ponyo loves Sasuke, so adorable. Where once we were ready to face them sword in hand, now we come bearing flowers and chocolate. Yes! But yeah, I met my ex. That went as well as it did, but my ex encouraged me to do ASMR, so I did it. I started doing it, and I stuck with some creatures that were familiar, but the more I looked into my guidebooks, the more I thought, well, what about all these other monsters? They don't have any ASMR on them, so I guess that's when I decided to dedicate my channel to monsters that aren't well known by the public. Like, you don't see them in ASMR, urban fantasy shows, or anything. So that's kind of how I dedicated my channel to them. And I definitely tried to. I tried different monsters, and I've now recently started dipping my feet into H.P. Lovecraft's Eldritch. If it's not too personal a question, what's your favorite monster? Technically speaking, I love all sorts of monsters because they're all so unique. However, if I had to choose just one, I'd have to pick merfolk. And like, if I could be a monster, I'd probably be a merfolk. Sorry. Throat getting dry. In the angle of irony, before I started this live stream, my mom got me a little tin of sour strawberry candies. So, it's a little Hello Kitty mermaid. It's kind of fun. But yeah, if I had to choose one favorite, I suppose it would be mermaids. Like, if you held me up at gunpoint, is like, you have to pick only one favorite monster, I'd be like, okay, it's mermaids. The human princess. Where's Prince Charming, and why isn't he here to rescue me? Do you know what a marrow is? Yes, marrows are merfolk of Irish Celtic mythology. and they're quite intriguing. They're one species of monster that actually displays a case of sexual dimorphism, which is a big word for saying there's a difference between the males and the females. The females have glamorous, hypnotic beauty, and they're very associated with magic. The males are not so easy on the eyes, being described as having pig-like snouts, horns, scales, sharp teeth, and not as unpleasant. And Marrows actually have an interesting piece of headgear. They have a red cap that they wear, which allows the wearer to breathe underwater, which I personally find is fascinating. And yeah, I've gained quite a few guidebooks over the years that I've been starting this channel. Like, if you wanted me to, I could probably make a sizable tower. Like, if you want me to, I could scan my library for all the monster books I have. If you want me to, that is. That would definitely take a while. That would be a trip. A straight up trip. Like, kid you not. Like, it would be bonkers. Just a wee bit of multitasking. Neighbors. Opinion on Shoggoth maids. So I don't know, last year I was heading for the dragon's house with a bottle of wine and it doesn't resist. Nice. Opinion on Shoggoth maids. I have looked over the Monster Girl Encyclopedia, and someone actually did a fan website called Monster Boy Encyclopedia, which I'm glad they did. But Shoggoth maids are certainly interesting. And from what I've gathered in my research is that Shoggoths technically are subservient, but then they rose up against their masters. So that's kind of it was very interesting because I had a fan on my Discord server say, "Hey, can you do a Shoggoth listener and a Shoggoth CEO and a secretary listener?" And so I decided to do it since from what they told me, Shoggoths were subservient. And so I'm like, so power hungry, okay? And that's kind of how I went with her and how I wanted to give her design. Because I wanted her to be like power hungry and not pleasant. But the moment I posted her picture on my Discord server, everyone was like, "Oh, she's so cute. I want to hug her." And I'm like, what? She's not going to be nice. She's not going to be nice. Lalak, Lathulu, Fatang. That's interesting. But yeah, the next Eldritch ASMR I'm going to do is Azathoth, which is also known as the Blind Idiot God. Basically a giant space worm that's blind and stupid. And Reptile, my one fan, was describing them to me, and I'm just trying to think of a design for this, like turning Azathoth into a monster girl. And I'm like, so they're going to be a bimbo. Duly noted. Yeah, so there's a video on YouTube about a fight between the World Serpent and Cthulhu. I can't remember the name of the World Serpent, but I'm like, that sounds Norse. That would be interesting to see. Oh my gosh. I have a neighbor in the cul-de-sac that I live in, and he has become a teenager, and he's a piece of work. And so yeah, he's basically revving his car. It's like, we get it. Things will literally be insane with love. Yes. She's gonna be the easiest to smooch. But yeah, I got a lot of monster guide books. I could try and gather them all up if you want to see. Like, I'm willing to do it. Oh yeah, and I forgot. I was drawing with my friend. She actually came over not too long ago on one of my days off, and we watched a movie called Wolfie and the Incredible Secret, and I got so inspired that I drew this character. She's kind of a crow-fox hybrid. She's got crow's feet, fox ears, and a foxtail. I don't know what kind of creature she'd be called, but I like her. She's very sweet. But yeah, you will literally be insane with love. A chimera? I don't think she's a chimera, because she's got some magic to her. On your eyes, beyond your skies, my sleepy head. I need my pen to work. But yeah, if you guys want me to, Just say the word, and I will look for every Monster Guide book that I have in my room. I will look for all of them, and we can count them together if you want to. If I hear 2 or more yeses, I'll do it. A Tengu Kitsune Mixed Child, maybe? Maybe. Maybe. The word. No, you gotta say yes. Like, if you want me to gather up every Monster Guide book I can find, I'll do it. Just say yes. If I get 2 or more yeses, I'll do it. Oh, and I think my brother came home. So the result would really depend on if the world's serpent is susceptible to Cthulhu screwing up its mind, or if the world serpent could eat Cthulhu. The world serpent can eat gods, but Cthulhu can heal. Alright, that is 4 yeses, so let's do it. Let me just turn on some music for you guys. This one. Yeah, this'll work. This'll work. Come on. For starters, since I'm getting all my Monster Guide books, this is easy. I have one underneath my desk. This is my most recent one. The most recent one I got. And then I got this one. I like keeping some nearby so I can read them. So that's 2 so far. How many do you guys think I got? Doubtless your library of monster lore is vast. Oh, we'll see. How many do you guys think I have? Like, place some bets while I go hunting. Let's see, there's this one. I consider these ones. Just because they only talk about one monster does not mean they are not monster guides. Celtic myths and legends, and just looking solely for monster things. Like monsters. Fairy tales, No Peace for Mother. Oh, there the speakers go again. 10 to 20. I thought, Eldritch God. Let me just get my speakers real quick. There we go. Okay, 10 to 20. I thought, do the Eldritch Gods even have genders? I mean, we got Sucker for Love and Sucker for Love First Date, and they take female forms. Most likely they'd probably switch depending on who they're talking to, but I mean, my logic, if there is a female monster, then there is also a male monster for copulation. And also for both a male monster for the human female and a female monster for the human male. Well over a dozen volumes. So yeah, so we got 2 here. And then I got these books in Florence last year. Flower Fairies of Winter, Flower Fairies of Autumn, Flower Fairies of Summer, and Flower Fairies of Spring. If it talks about monsters, I consider it. And then I got this one, the Mythical Creature Bible. So this is 4. This is 4 plus 2 is 6. This makes 7. And I know I got more. So, what are you? Oh, I still need to read you. Let's see. Bookology, Labyrinth, Creation Myth. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Magician's Gift. This counts. I say it counts. So, yeah. Oh! Survival Guide for the Landlocked Mermaid. And I don't see... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's a mermaid drawing guide book. So, okay. Let me get some more music going. I can't remember his name, but one of the Eldritch Gods' only purpose is to produce new gods and goddesses. It doesn't even have any powers. Huh. That is interesting. I did not know that. There we go. hoping for a mummy in one of those books. Well, I could always do a mummy ASMR, so I also got this in Florence, Survival Guide for the Landlocked Mermaid. It seems rather fitting for me. I want to live at the coast. I drink like a fish. So 7, 8. The Fairy Universe. This has got some gorgeous artwork. Some of it's NSFW to an extent. So this is just freaking gorgeous. We got ogres. Ah, I'm sorry. But, like, seriously. Look at this. This is like, this gives me Sandman vibes, which I need to get those books. I live on the Cape of Massachusetts. It's lovely. Just stopped in here. What's the dealio? Oh, hey, we're celebrating the fact that we've reached 801 subscribers. And we're talking monsters, because you guys all voted, and monsters won the theme poll that I did last year. So, yeah. So, 9. All about mermaids. I also got this in Florence. I had to. I like my mermaids. Don't judge me. So, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey. Hi, Harry Martinez. Welcome to the live stream. We're celebrating the 801 subscribers that have hit this channel of Persephone Crestomancy, the book dragon. And then I also got this book. So 10, 11, and then I forgot one more that I had here. It's in here somewhere. Here you are. I'm going to have to pull these back, but I don't care. This is kind of fun. Scavenger hunting for all the monster lore books I got. Let's see. Florography, Sylvester and the Magic Pebble. Do I have any more? I thought I did. Yep, I consider the Red Ball Cookbook, Mythology, Hamlet, Odyssey, Grimm's, Gothic Horror. Alright. I'm gonna check one more. Pussycats, ballet stories. I'm just trying to see if I did study. I think that's it. Yep. I think we finally hit the end of it. However, born and raised in the South, never been further than North Carolina. Nice. Something about it is pretty much all I know, though. I have been out of state a few times. I've been to California and South Dakota, and I've also been to the coast quite a few times. Every summer, usually for the most part, me and my family go to the coast. As a military brat, I moved all over, but primarily Fort Lewis, Washington, San Antonio. Nice. But yeah, Mermaid Tales from Around the World. Talks about mermaids, so I consider. And then I also got this in Florence, which is a coast area. The Secret History of Mermaids and Creatures of the Deep. So yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is 13 books involving monsters in my library. 13 books. And I'm going to get more eventually. Because when I first got started with my fascination with monsters and wanting to learn more about them, it's like some people could be satisfied with the internet. Not me. I want to know about all of them. Like every single monster around the world. If there is a country with a civilization and culture in it, then I want to know what kind of monsters they have. Like, give me all your monster lore. I must read it all. There's a reason why I am called the Book Dragon. And if we were talking about books in total, books I have, I probably have like 100 or so, because I like reading books. And if I had to bring one of my flaws to light, it is the fact that I have a a very poor spending finger. Sometimes I buy too much. And it's usually books. Turo Beast is a monster. Turo Beast close to my heart. But yeah, my whole thing, like, usually if I'm buying something, it's usually books. Like, I can't go into a used bookstore without taking a few books home. It's like a rule with me. I don't know why, it just is. And yeah, I got a lot of books. I also got a lot of journals. Like, I got The Grey House. I love this book to pieces. It's one of my favorites. I've always loved dragons, though. Oh yeah, I forgot I do have a book on dragons. I just don't know where I put it. This is coming from someone who, I have so many books that I've had to put some in bags. Nightmare Before Christmas, Mother Ghost, Prince of Egypt, and Hermes, Mother Goose Nursery Rhymes, Hansel and Gretel Mouse version. Okay, I know I had a book on dragons. I know I do. And I also have a bag hanging on my wall right here. Let me show you. That has books in it. That's how many books I have. I have so many books that I'm running out of room. It's been a while since I've sat down and completed reading a book. I actually finished reading the Land of Story series. It was amazing. Let's see. Doggone it. Book Thief, no. Where are you? Where are you, naughty book? Ah, my binder. Yikes. So, okay, maybe it's in here. Yes. But yeah, I have a lot of books. And as I'm always telling my mom, it's like, I could always be buying drugs. Instead, I'm using that money for... But it wasn't until seeing Monster Musume that my love for Lamia awoke. I like to consider myself a dragon. I have a hoard of crystals and stones I may have shown you before. I don't think you have, Matt. But I mean, like, I think everyone collects things. Like, depending. Like, regardless. Like, everyone has a hoard of something. For me, it happens to be books. Okay, got some journal, magic hat, picture Dorian Gray, Halloween Tales, Peculiar Tales, This Book is a Secret, Rise of the Guardians books, okay, Bones Talk, okay, bear with me, because I know I have a book on dragons in here, in my room somewhere. I just need to find it again. Like, Jiminy Crickets, airsoft guns and gear. I'll show you tonight in that case. Well, thank you. I swear, though, I really do need to get more. I really need to get a bigger bookshelf. Like, something I told my ex, it's like, if we ever get married, I need to have a spare room that I can turn into a library, and I need a claw-footed bathtub. That's all I need. I said that to him. I kind of jokingly, because, well, I thought we were going to get married. And, well, that didn't work out. I know I got a dragon book. Did I? I need to clean my room. As soon as I can, spring cleaning. This feels light, so I don't think there's anything in here, but it doesn't hurt to look. Because I know I got a book on dragons when I was in Florence, and yep. This is a suitcase full of empty. Ironically, a drug habit would be cheaper. Lol. Yeah, but it'd also be detrimental to my health. The only thing I drink is alcohol. So, yeah. Not in here. I know I got a freaking dragon book somewhere. So many books, though, as you can see. Oh, wait a minute. James Van Pete, Shakespeare's Cat, Puss in Boots, Punch Penguin. Lots of fairy tales in here. H.P. Lovecraft. Come on. I know I have a dragon book in here somewhere. I swear I do. Like, jeez. Because I got it when I was in Florence. It was a used book. I got it from a Goodwill. Oh my goodness, it's like I want to show you something and then I can't find it. Isn't that just a kick in the head? because I know I have it, but I can't find it. Wait a minute. Oh, white as milk, red as blood. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I found it. It was right next to Snow Glass and Apples. Oh my gosh. Goes to show you how stupid I am. I am very, very stupid sometimes. But yeah, I finally found it. Book of Dragons. The Book of Dragons. So yeah, that makes 14 books of monstery stuff and monster lore, monsters, stories about monsters. I don't know if it counts as a collection, but I collect tickets. I've got 2 boxes full of old football game and movie tickets. I know it sounds rude, but I treasure them. Hey, we don't judge here. And I got at least 2 cinema tickets, and I got the covers of tea boxes. Like, if they had pretty artwork, I would cut them off, and I've pinned them on my billboard. It's mostly Celestial Seasonings, but I got some stash ones, too, that I thought were pretty. I got Madagascar Vanilla, Mint Magic. I got a bunch of them on here. Like, let me show you what I'm talking about. And I also got chocolate bar wrappers that have love poetry on them. Those are some stuff I also collect. And then my German sign, Wurst, or Borscht, Kampfkatze. Translation, caution, battle cat. I like cats, I like mermaids. I do things like that sometimes. The ancient Greeks said that of all human weaknesses, obsession is the most dangerous, and now we know why. It'll bankrupt you. Well, I haven't been bankrupt yet. I've been doing really well with managing my money, but I still do buy a lot of stuff. It's mostly books. But for the most part, I've been trying to get my finances together. What the heck? My laptop, you are being stupid. My goodness, I swear. All I drink is alcohol. Avery 2023. In the speaking of drugs, that's the only really thing I drink. I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I just drink on occasion. Like in the morning, I drink tea. Like tea, juice, milk. I don't just drink alcohol, that'd be detrimental to my health. Despite the fact that it does taste good. And since we're celebrating, more chocolate cake. So yeah, 14 books of monsters. I'm addicted to sugar. That's my drug. Hey, I'm not judging. I have a sweet tooth too, which is going to make... I too, actually about 9 days into quitting. Well, I'm proud of you, Wolfer. Congratulations. But yeah, 14 books. Let me show you. 14 books of monster-related things. And this is excluding all the mythology books I have. That would only add to it. Quitting smoking. And again, congratulations, Wolfer. I'm very proud of you. And I hope you're proud of yourself, too. I don't know if it's true or just a story, but apparently the Roman army are kind of responsible for getting Rottweilers their name. The Roman army was running out of food, so they abandoned their dogs in a town called Rottweilerton. It might be a story, or it might be true. We don't know. More money to spend on airsoft. I spend my money on a lot of things. Mostly books, movies, and sweets. Because I really like sugar, which is going to make Lent a challenge this year. But I'm determined to do it. My mom's giving up sugar for Lent, and she's only going to stick to natural sugars, and so, I'll join her on that. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm willing to do it. I've never backed out from a challenge in my life, and I succeeded Lent last year, and I'll do it again. I'm determined to. Let's see, more music. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions on monsters, let me know, and I can look it up in my books, or I can look it up online, and we can even create some monsters. I'm willing to draw a monster for you guys, and I probably won't finish it on the live stream, but I'll color it and I can post it on my channel afterwards. I have a movie on books and video games. Yeah. The last time I went to a big bookstore, I went to Powell's. I love ice cream, vanilla, and I love Dr. Pepper Slurpee. Nice. I love all sorts of things. I like candy. I like cake. I like donuts. I like chocolate, vanilla, fruity candy. I love dark chocolate. Like, you wanna win me over easy or persuade me to be friends with you? Dark chocolate. Ooh, I love Ferrero Rocher and Lindor truffles. They're so good. And I also love ramen and sushi. And I eat a lot of food. I like to eat lots. Kind of. Well, I mean, considering my family heritage, I'm naturally a little more on the uh plumper side. Got a lot of Scandinavian descent. My money is spent on comics, adventures, and trips to Universal Studios. Also, please draw, mommy. Tell you what, as soon as I get the time to, and as soon as I get the Eldritch Girl done, I'll give you a mummy. Would that make you happy? I will do a mummy girl ASMR. Would you like that? Would you like that, Matt? But yeah, like, if you guys have questions for monsters, let me know. I'm currently inking in the girl I drew. But if you guys want to start creating a monster with me, like, let me know and we can start brainstorming. And I got plenty of paper to spare. So, yeah. Her hands are turning out good. Cursed corpse! Yeah! The Thestrals from Harry Potter are cool, unique monsters that can be seen by people that have witnessed death. Huh, so they're kind of, sort of like angels of death? Like, describe one to me. Like, I might not draw it, but I mean, it could be interesting. Like, I'm always curious to learn about new monsters and new stories. It's another one of the reasons why I collected the Andrew Lang fairy book series, because I want to read more fairy tales. And speaking of fairy tales, I don't know how many of you who were excited for Agents of Fortune are on here, but earlier, I think this month or December, I posted a post saying that I'm kind of on a hiatus from Agents of Fortune because I'm kind of have writer's block with it. However, I'm still writing and I'm almost done with it, but I am creating a new book. It is titled Tales by the Fire, and it is going to consist of 8 original fairy tales written by me. I'm almost done. I'm currently working on the 7th fairy tale, and then I'll have one more, and then I'll be done, and I'll be able to edit it and hopefully get it published. So, I'm still writing. So that is the title of the book that I'm currently working on, Tales by the Fire. And again, it has a prologue, but then it also has tables of content of the stories that I'm writing, and then it contains the fairy tales that I'm writing, which I think you guys might like. I mean, I hope so, but yeah, they're very fairy tale-esque and they're kind of short. Let's see. Sounds perfect to read with a glass of wine. Yes. Or with a glass of milk. Or with whatever you choose to drink. But, yeah, like, if you have questions about monsters, feel free to ask me. And if you want to create a monster, we'll create a monster together. I'll even put it in my journal. I forgot to pull it out, but... give me a sec. It's buried under some stuff. Oh my gosh. Come on. Be good. Be good. Me journal. Oh. What's this? Oh, I forgot. This was in one of my notebooks. I tore it out because I needed it for my journal. Oh yeah. This is important. But yeah, this composition notebook, the very first entry I put in was Jelly Lamia, a creation of my ex, and I essentially helped him flesh it out. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and I was working on this, the Lokivi, a mixture of fairy and elemental. These creatures are found all throughout the world. Their bodies are composed of gemstones and metal. They also possess a rich form of magic. Oh yeah, I still didn't finish this entry. My own, jeez. But yeah, if we create a monster, it'll go in here. Original monsters created by Persephone Crestomancy. So yeah. There we go. Right. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Some party, huh? Much chaos. Much cake eating. And much ink coloring in. Screw it. She's gonna wear a glove on one hand. Collarbone. But yeah, I can't thank you enough for all your love and support. It does mean the world to me, and without you guys, there wouldn't be this channel. I'm also down to create a monster. Unsure how do we start. How about a sugar witch or a sugar monster made by one? We've discussed them on Discord. Ah, yes. I think at one point I did try to draw a sugar witch. So, I mean, we could do it like that. I could try and draw a sugar witch, or we could basically, to answer Matt's question, if we were going to create a monster like all together, people would like shout out traits that they wanted, like, oh, multiple eyes. Maybe this monster is friendly, okay? And then I'd find a way to add friendliness into the sketch, and I'd probably write down a list on the corner of the paper in pencil. It's like, okay, multiple eyes, purple, smells like fruit. Things like that. Now keep in mind my artwork may be improving, but I'm still learning. It's easy. Coils save lives! Yes. Okay, I'm currently inking into her eyes. She has thick mascara on. A lot of my characters have the thick mascara. A lot of my monster girls, they like wearing their makeup. Curses. There must be curses. Cursed monsters are fun monsters. Okay. Stop being so problematic. Stop being such a sponge. The hamster is dead, and in its place, we got a foreign bat named Basil. He likes soap operas, and he has fuzzy bunny slippers. So, okay. So come along. Take it. So, traits. Cursed. Or curses. So, magic user. So, magic using. Alright, what are some other traits? Thick coil seed like. A dragon with a fin tail can live in water on land, can also fly, can shoot high pressure water out of its mouth, purple and green in color, spikes down its back and along its face. That's tall order. I don't think I'd be able to do that one justice. I could try, but it would be an attractive monster girl. So, thick coils save lives. I take it you want this character to have a tail wolfer? You guys want some more cake? Paradise. Crab fell on my laptop. Oh. Give me chocolate cake. Well, here you go. Tail movements can be so sensual. Oh, you don't have to. I was just describing my own creation. Sorry. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, crazy anime gamer. I don't mind people talking about their own creations. I have a binder that is still semi-full of a creature I created called Felidae Folk. Got some hard strawberry on my nose. It landed right on my nose. But yeah, Felidae Folk are essentially beings. They appear human, but they can take the form of cats. They have a house cat-sized form, a wild cat form, and a kitten form. They have nine lives, sharp claws, teeth. They have markings, and they're very vocal. And they have different breeds. If we're throwing out ideas, the shell would be neat. So curses, okay. Shell. So like a turtle shell? Like a turtle shell or... Shell and then Wolfer wants a tail, so this reminds me of a website I used to play on as a little kid called Eco Creature. Excuse me. And we could basically build our own creatures, which were basically a fusion of real life animals. I always made a creature. It had the head and the tail of a cobra, it had the shell of a turtle, and it had the wings of a hummingbird. Idea for our monster: several rows of teeth. Okay, lots of teeth. The only way I'd be able to do lots of teeth is if I did a close-up. So basically head to shoulders, kind of a statue bust, essentially. I was going to do a full body, head, feet, tails, and all the other appendages in between, but if you guys want a bust drawing, I can't speak English, I'll do it. Like, it's up to you guys. Oh my goodness. Ears on top of the head are cute, like kitsune and neckos. The little ears on Monster Girl Dr. Centaurs are super cute. Yeah, I like how they depict the centaurs in Monster Girl Doctor. It's really good, and I've actually gotten better at doing. There's a cat yokai from Japan that disguises itself as a regular house cat. Eventually, it will kill its owner and take on its identity. The real form is an 8-foot-tall humanoid cat. Whew. Yeah, Felidae folk. My creation. The Felidae folk. They're benevolent to those who are benevolent to them. Like Felidae folk, like some species live secluded from humans, but some live among humans. Some docile, some wild. But they're of the mindset of do unto others as you have done unto you. If you treat me well, then I will treat you well in return. You hurt me, I will hurt you back. Not necessarily shown on the drawing, but teeth could be there. Okay, so tail. Teeth. I got teeth. I'm actually missing one. I got it pulled out not too long ago last year. It broke on me. And the irony. The whole thing about that tooth, I don't have an adult tooth under there, so I'm always going to have this gap. I am always going to have that gap. Fangs. Okay, duly noted teeth / fangs. I was just going to give them sharp teeth like that. Speaking of my dearests, my darlings, my wonderful fans, it is currently 9:36. I have to be in bed by 11 o'clock, and because I want to get some work done on Tales by the Fire, specifically the 7th story, at 10 o'clock, I will end the live stream. I don't want to. If I had my way, I'd stay up and do this a lot longer, but I have work tomorrow, and I want to try and get more progress done with my book, because I'm almost done. But for now, teeth, fangs, understood. I have an 11-year-old little furball monster lying in my bed next to me that is pestering me for belly scratches his wool. Excuse me. Out of all 4 of our cats, Brillo likes belly rubs. The other cats not so much, as far as I know. And Cosmic and October can get cuddly, but like Maria isn't too cuddly. So yeah, traits: curses, shell, tail, teeth, fangs. Any other features you want me to add? Or like, Wolfer, didn't you say that you wanted ears on this character, like little earsies? I should turn in early too, Jim, tomorrow. Alright, Wolfer. Well, I hope you have a good night and sweet dreams, and it was wonderful to have you here. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I will put ears. Whoops. Bioluminescent skin. I'll see what I can do. Ears. Hat. Fox. So, she's a rat terrier. Her name is Lucy, my precious little princess. Aww, so cute. cute. I got 4 cats. We have Brillo. He's fat, gray, and fluffy. Maria, kind of skittish, but she's my dad's cat. Like, my dad loves her, and she loves my dad. Then we have October. She's one of my girls. And then we got Cosmic. Cosmic is my little baby. She's the sweetest little baby. She used to be able to fit in the size of my palm. Now she's big. Well, bigger, but she's still pretty small. How late are we thinking for the stream? Not sure what time zone you're in, but the celebration seems like it just started. I am Pacific Daylight Time, or Pacific Coast. We feed a bunch of stray cats. Nice, but yeah. At 10 o'clock, I will be ending the live stream because I got to go to bed at 11, and I want to get some work done on my story. So yeah. And this live stream has been going on for a while, so it's been going for a while. So yeah, ears and bioluminescent skin. I will see what I can do. It'll be hard to do since this is on paper, because I cannot do digital drawing to save my life. But I will try my best. Most likely she will have very colorful vitiligo. Skin. It's 12:38 here. I'm in the future. You're in Tomorrowland. But I'll be in Tomorrowland soon. It'll just take me a little longer. Should I let my hair down for the rest of the stream? This is literally how I do it for work. I tie it in a ponytail, I twist it, and then I put it in a bun because I work at the deli and they can't have any food or any hair in the food. Sure. Okay, fine. I'll just let down my hair. I have very long hair. I cut it short once, and then I said I would never do it again. So be prepared. The tingles. The tingly tingles. Downside to having long hair. Tingles. If I am not careful. The long hair that is a mess. So, ask and ye shall receive. My long hair. Your hair reminds me of my sister's. Aw. Your cat sound absolutely cute and adorable. They are. I can yell like a cat though. I sometimes do on occasion. I don't know why, I just do. And I can sound very convincing as a cat. I can do it if you want me to. My cat meows like a chain smoker. That sounds like an absolute trip. I love it. Alright, so for traits I got curses, shell, tail, teeth / fangs, cat, or ears, and bioluminescent skin. Any other traits you guys want me to add to this monster, or no? Oh, my eyes. Oh, my brother's brushing his teeth, so yeah, he is home. Also, something I got recently, I got a black light. Because I got a journal that has invisible messages on it in black light. Another thought, do you think Neckos and Inu should be considered monster people? Yeah, I would associate them, but what are Inus? Like INU. I've never heard of that monster before. Monster. Inu, Monster Inu, Monster by Inu, Monster Inu, Grandma series. Monster Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu monsters in the metaverse. Like, I'm confused. Oh, dog humans! Ah, that's what they are. Enus. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, I would consider them both types of monsters. Amphibian slime, a glossy hagfish feel. Inu is Japanese for dog. Huh, I didn't know that. I know a few words from different languages, but not enough to have a conversation. Like, I can say, hello, my name is, I can say my real name, in French. Bonjour, je m'appelle Persephone. So amphibian slime. Twist my arm, why don't you? I'll see what I can do. Slime. Hagfish. Ooh. She could spit slime. You have a very slimy tongue. Maybe she is slimy and... Okay, I think I know what to do with this character. Gonna have to take some snail-like qualities, but you know what? Can't break an omelet. So, alright, last call for traits. Wait, long, slimy venom tongue. Okay, so slimy tongue. I can do that. Slimy tongue. Fun fact, I can actually tie a cherry stem into a knot with my tongue. It's a trick, but I taught myself how to do it. When I think of slime creatures, I can't help but think of magic. I don't know why. Well, I mean, it could be associated with magic. Like in Interspecies Reviewers, we see the Witch's Brew brothel, where they basically enchant the slime and they use it for the fun and games. Same, I can tie cherry stems too. Nice. Apparently, if you can do that, that makes you a really good kisser. Hallucinogenic slime, like a South American frog! Wolfer, shouldn't you be in bed? You said you were going to bed. My goodness. Let's see. Ooh! Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Music maestro, please. So, yeah, hallucinogenic slime. So, alright. Okay. One more trait, and then that'll be it, and then I'll try sketching character. Someone go get Mama Wolfer! Crazy imager. Someone go get Mama Wolfer! I am Mama Wolfer! Just kidding, jeez. That's gonna be on YouTube forever. Oh my gosh. And I'm not even buzzed. I have a very high tolerance. Fun fact, on my 21st birthday, I'm a guy. Yeah, still they meant like get your parents since you said you were going to bed. But yeah, when I had my 21st birthday and I was legal, I actually ended up drinking my friend under the table. So I do have a high tolerance. Killed a rabbit? Eee. Oh, I see. Yeah. It's like it was a joke. It's like Crazy Anime Gamer. It's like, someone go get Mama Wolfer. Me? I am Mama Wolfer. Now that will be on YouTube for eternity. Book Dragon. I know. We've made a trippy slime snail-like girl. Who needs drugs when she has drugs? Yeah, but she's also gonna have like cat ears. Snail-like girl with cat ears and magic. Cat snail! Thank you. Cursed cat snail! Yeah, it will be a cat snail. We will go with that. Oh my goodness. Jeez. You're all so crazy, but I love you all just the same. You're my people. I found people I connect with. Finally. So yeah, cursed cat snail. Well, this makes her kind of easier to draw. Give her the spiral shell treatment. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. But yeah. I have a series, an ASMR series that I want to do, but my one friend, he's supposed to be voicing the rabbit, Harrison, for the trailer. But at the same time, I don't want to keep you waiting for the series because it's going to be full of monster girls. Burning slowly, burning in the burn. So due to house, so I could make this character thick, and she could have bosom. I have a name, Hallucineco. That works. You will be called a Hallucineco. A cursed cat snail, so a black cat snail cat that you can only see on Friday the 13th? Lord. No, she basically practices magic. She's gonna be magic. She's basically a magical cat. She's a magical cat snail with drug possibilities. So Hallucineco. Thick chubby cat snail. Okay, I was gonna suggest is like it could make her thick, and she can have a bosom, or she can be flat, or she can be more slender and have a smaller bosom. But okay, she will be thick. Like the Shogoth CEO, and kind of like the bimbo, as a thought, the blind bimbo. Something was against your skin. My hair grew down to the floor and out through the doors of your eyes, but on your skies, my sleepy head. Sleepy head, out through the doors of your eyes, but on your skies, my sleepy head. Okay, I'm trying to make this work. Okay, there we go. Now the shells. Now it's working. It's working for me. Yes. 10 more minutes left, my dears. So yeah, we are making her thick. She's got some chub to her. Kind of chubby. She eats lots of sweets. I feel like her curses involve controlling the hallucinations people get from her slime. That could be one way, but I also think like she would, since she's magic using, I feel like she would study other magic, not just curses. Like maybe she can make her slime poisonous or something. I don't know. But a cursed cat snail, black snail cat. I may have to draw that, like a little black snail cat, once I get done with this girl, and she's gonna need a name. Gonna be very sweet, very cute. All of our personal FBI agents are going to have to call the cuckoo police on us and have us committed. I'll see you all in the mandatory share circle every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Ha 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 ha. I haven't done anything illegal because I'm smart. I'm smart and I don't commit the crime. If I do commit crime, it is on written paper. Because you can write stories about crimes and stories about murders, and that's how you get away with it. That's the only way you don't get arrested, is if you write a story about it. But yeah, you're all crazy, but I mean, all of us are crazy in our own way, and like, geez, I have no idea what the future's gonna bring for this channel, but I'm glad you guys are amazing. I personally jaywalk. I'm pretty sure that they gave up on us already. Yeah, I'm extremely stupid. I don't know how the FBI hasn't busted me yet. I think the FBI only really go after people who do illegal things, like serious illegal things. And so long as we are all good, law-abiding citizens, we shouldn't get arrested. Yeah, jaywalking is my crime. But that's not a serious crime. It's not like you're people. It's not like you're trying to edit the census. Well, physically edit the census. So what kind of... The Hallucineco. Here we see the wild hallucinecco in their natural habitat. Hallucineccos are very benevolent creatures. They are very sweet and friendly and sometimes fragrant, in a pleasant way, often smelling like fruit or chocolate. They also have a penchant for drinking. Just don't let them anywhere near the salt. Salt makes them shrink, and then they turn small. And then they must consume fluid in order to get bigger again. I don't know why I'm talking like a nature documentary person, but I mean it makes sense since we're creating a monster and it's called a hallucinecco. And I think I heard something scratching at my door. If it scratches again, I may have to let it in. Got this at the Summer Arts Festival last year. I even bought one for my ex. He probably threw his out. Again, though, I don't know what it is that I do that makes you guys enjoy me and my work, but like, because I know for a fact that I myself am eccentric. My mother would say not ever taking care of myself is my crime. If she could, she'd have me arrested for it. So I'd actually start taking care of myself. Well, I mean, you should. Like, I mean, every adult ought to be able to. Seems like having the snail trail would inflict curses would fit well with the mysterious nature of the cat, half like laying a slimy trap with the victim being at the mercy of the cat to toy with. That works. The chubbier the hallucinecco, the more water is stored in its body. That's one way to do it. They also like sugar. And they smell nice. That is my canon. What song should we listen to? We're almost out of time. Let me see. DJ Rave. Oh, that is a cat. So yeah, I could see them doing that. But Galleon, that's very smart. Good on you. Here are head pats. That does sound like a cat. Hello. Oh, it's October. Hello. October, come here. I'm doing a live stream. Say hello, everyone, to October, my cat. October cameo. Yes, hello, I'm talking about you. Oh, I love you. You're wonderful. There we go. So yeah, this is one of my cats, October. Yeah, I am talking about you. I am. We're just a run away. Yes, I'm doing a live stream, your point. I love you too, but my goodness. October, I want to say hi to all your fans, Mama. Oh my gosh, telepathically pets the kitty. Yes. Oh. October cameo. Check it off your bingo cards. Should I make a bingo card for this ASMR channel? Oh my gosh. Oh, I love you too. That is... Yeah. Thank goodness. Now she's needing my panda plushie. We're just running away. So, what does the hallucinecco eat? I feel like they consume sugar. And they also drink. Like, they like... So, she's holding a champagne. Okay. The meow either means attention or food. She's just very talkative. I have your tail. What are you going to do about that? Well, I had your tail. Her tail just casually busting into the camera. But yeah, so she could have a champagne glass in her hand right now, or she could be holding a potion bottle that is full of potion. So, should she be fancy or not? Here's what I got so far from the sketch. There you go. There you go. If I don't hear anything, then she's gonna have a champagne glass. She's gonna be fancy. She may be a hallucinacle, but she's fancy. She's gonna have a golden shell. In nature, their main potential food would be fruit. That looks right as heck. I haven't even added the cat ears to it. Oh, and someone said tail. How am I supposed to add a... You know what, screw it. She has... Oh, screw it, I'll do it. Oh, October! October! My goodness. October, my goodness. You with your magic white toe. Oh my gosh. Is a snail shell a type of tail? I feel like they would enjoy eating widespread manufactured snack cakes like Little Debbie's. Yeah, they would. A tail made of slime? There's not much room on the paper, so... They're very flexible, so we have a short... I have given her a short tail, and it's going to be drippy slime. Oh, don't eat my pencil. I need that. I love you too, but don't eat my pencil. I need that. So don't eat my pencil. So, yeah. Gonna be dripping some slime. Oh, would you? My goodness. It's gonna be 10 o'clock soon after the song ends, then the live stream will end. Don't chew on my chipper, please. Oh my gosh. But yeah, she's fancy. She has a glass of champagne. They like fizzy things. Like champagne. This is gonna be a fancy hallucinacle. Purple haze intensifies. That would probably be like a drink they make. Like a cocktail in honor of the hallucinacle. It's called Purple Haze. And all the fancy people drink Purple Haze cocktails. One last song. It seems fitting if it's interspecies related. My neighbor, I swear he keeps revving his engine. So yeah, you are thick. For hallucinaco, she's got big boobs. Better make the rest. There we go. Now she's looking thick. Jimi Hendrix would be proud. Yes. All right, so here's what I got for her so far. Finally added the boobs, the most important part. Oh my gosh, October. Oh, just the most prettiest queen in the history of queens with your magic white toe. Rubbing my laptop, you silly baby. There's no better drug trip than hanging out with a hallucinaco. They will rock your world. Yeah. They can be benevolent but mischievous. Don't eat my headphones, please don't. I love you, but don't touch my headphones. Oh. Oh my gosh, why do you have to rub your face on everything? Alright, so yeah. October, my goodness, and I'm gonna have to put all these books back. It'll be worth it though. Can't wait to take a stare at drawing one once yours is finished. Ironically, this would make a solid monster girl for a video. Yeah, I could use her in an ASMR video, but first things first, I got an Eldritch girl to do, then a mummy, and then maybe this maybe a hallucinaco. And then I have to start adding her bio. October. My goodness. Thank you for not scratching me. That is greatly appreciated. Alrighty, yes, put her in the roster. I will. So, yeah, it is 10:03 now. I don't want to say goodbye, but I have to with the way things are, but thank you so much for your love and your support and your comments. They mean the world to me. And what are you don't eat that clothespin. That is keeping my pretzels fresh. What is wrong with you? I'm trying to say a heartfelt goodbye and you're chewing on a clothespin. Why are you like this, October? Tell me. My goodness. Good night, Betty. We can celebrate more tomorrow. We'll see. I have another closing shift tomorrow, but maybe. So yeah. Have you done an ASMR vid on any fully custom monsters before? I have not. I have mostly done monsters from mythology and folklore, but I this will be a first for me. First custom made monster on the channel, so that'll be a first. But yeah. Thank you so much for everything though, guys. Your love, your comments, and your support really do mean the world to me. Thank you for being here with me on this crazy journey, and here's to the future. Good night, sweet dreams of Monster Boys, and thanks for everything. You're welcome. But yeah, here's to the future of this channel and to more Monster Girl ASMRs. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. Can't believe we're at 801 already. My goodness. This channel is generally one of the most underrated channels on YouTube. Thanks for everything. Here's 800 more. Well, we'll see. October! Don't chew on that clothespin! My goodness. Why? Why must you do that? Would you stop eating that clothespin? I'm trying to say goodbye to the live stream. My goodness. Good night. Sweet dreams, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. 801 already. If I do get to 1,000, I'll be very surprised. October, stop that. My goodness.